What's up, guys? Welcome back to Next Time. Hold on, I need to move. I feel like that's another thing. Whenever I sit for too long in like the same position, I get like frozen in my brain. Oh, yeah, that feels good. Okay. I think I need like a swivel chair for myself. But anyway, so I said I was gonna tell you guys about this story. Dude, I had my first haters. I had the first people to hate on me, and like they came for my teeth, which, by the way, is an insecure place for it. Well, not anymore. I've been over that for so long. But it doesn't mean like that's like something that, like, it's just not cool. Like, why are you gonna come for my teeth? And the worst part is they're like 5th graders. You know what I mean? Like, really? Oh, that's so annoying. Like, you're gonna come for my teeth, bro? One person. Oh yeah, it was on my. It was on my. Hold on. It was on my. What is it called? My music video that I did with Sammy. Okay, B3, but it takes a moment to recharge. Cool. So, yeah. So I was. This is what I'm tripping about so bad. So they're like, or not 3, but they're middle schoolers, just in they watch anime, right? Which I watch anime, okay? Well, I just started watching anime again, but I used to watch anime at that phase of my life. I know exactly what it's like to be there. Okay, you're insecure, and you want attention, and you want to be relevant. You know what I mean? There's just no need for that. That's such a jerk move. Like, I don't know, man. And it got to me. You know what I mean? Like it did. Like, for a second, I thought about it, but then I started to realize, why do I care? Like, why am I thinking about this? It's so. Whoops. It's so irrelevant. Like, it's. I don't know. Like, I just felt dumb because, for thinking about it. But I don't know, man. Whatever. I try not to trip about it, but it made me think, though. Like, just about the fact that I do care so much, or that it did get to me so much. So I'm looking up if I need to go here. Factory. The factory is. You'll need to leave Marl Luca at the Protodome to accompany Chrono and Robo. Marl provides the art technique which allows more mobile healing, while Luca can attack additional targets. Interacting with the computer screen, Robo disable the secure letters so you can usually convert randomly first fight. Okay. Okay, I see how this goes. This is my least favorite part of this game, by the way. I really hate the factory, just because I got stuck last time. But you know what? I also got stuck on the what is it called last time too? On the race. Then I got through that. But trying to remember, it had me thinking about. Forget it, I don't remember. But it had me thinking about like why people were just like jerks. Like, why do we do that, you know? But it does suck because it's like, to me, it's like, well, that's my first song. Like, is people were so quick to attack it, and it's like I could have said something, but it's like, what purpose does it give you to tell me, you know? And maybe because you don't know me, you don't know like how seriously I'm taking this, my music, and how much I do want to do this and work on it. So it's like, I can do people saying, you know, like, oof, not a big fan of that one, or you know, I like it, but I don't know, XYZ. Like, I'm okay with that. You know, if something's not for you, it's not for you. But there's a difference between like coming for like my music and just giving me an opinion on my music, but like you still like me, you know what I mean? Which to be honest, I probably won't listen, because if I like one of my songs, I like it. But it's like why would you do that to someone that you don't know? And it's not even about the music. Like, it's about me. Like, they said something about my face. Like, why would you do that? Like, why would you even want to do that to somebody? But then I realized, like, I've been there before, so I can't be too mad. That's kind of when it hit me. I was like, well, maybe it was just punishment for all the jerk being that I was. So then again, you can't dwell on that stuff so much. So I try not to, and I really don't. For a second, I was gonna say something. I was gonna say something like nicer, just like, well, I wasn't gonna say something to the one that said that my face, that I need braces, but to the other one who said, like, oh, when you find a knockoff version of X and Y, they said some band person that I don't know, but what I found is, well, I was just too busy, so I never got to saying, but I was gonna tell them, I was gonna be like, well, it's not for everybody, because it was Speakeasy. Like, I actually like Speakeasy. I thought that was a good song. Now I get, like, the production of it was bad, like the production quality of it was bad, but I think for what I did with it, I think it was really good. Like, it's a listenable song. You know what I mean? Like, it does sound cool. And my whole first album too, it's like, it's a listenable song. So it's they're listenable music. I mean, like, so I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying that I'm proud of him, you know, in this. It low-key hurt just a little bit. But like I said, the worst thing that you can do really is to let yourself dwell on those things that really don't matter all that much, you know. Because it's like, I'm never going to meet them, they're never going to meet me, and if they do, then they'll probably like me, you know what I mean? That's my other thing. It's like, I can't hate too much, because in person, like, I'm sure they're probably great people. It's just, they're just being assholes because it's the internet, you know what I mean? And whatever that for some reason does to people, I don't know, people just become monsters whenever they're behind a screen. It might be something like, I want to be heard, or just because you can, maybe just because you have the power to, you know. But I was also thinking about this, is like, just because you can do something doesn't mean that you should, you know what I mean? Now, I'm a big proponent for, like, trying new things, explore new ideas, you know, push your brain. You know, that's my big that's why I started doing sumi art, and now I love it. It's kind of like a hobby. But at the same time, like, I think one of the reasons why we're maybe, like, afraid, or maybe go against that exploration, is probably because we're afraid of judgment, you know? which is maybe on us. Like, yeah, we have to learn how to deal with that judgment. Lab area, factory area. Caution, do not turn off the conveyor belt. Factory shoots in danger. Lab area, okay. Yeah, what was I saying? First I'm gonna save that. We have to allow room for mistakes. We have to allow people to make errors. And we have to celebrate errors too. We have to say, dude, like, I don't know. I don't even know. Like, if you don't like something, I don't think you should lie. But at the same time, like, I kind of feel like there's something in it, in whatever, that you can appreciate. Like, I like passion, for example. So it's like, I might not like someone's art. You know what I mean? It might not be my thing, but I can appreciate that you like it. You know what I mean? Kind of along those lines. Like, I can appreciate that you appreciate that. And I'll also be curious, like, well, why? You know what I mean? So that's another thing. Like, when you find a purpose in things, I think it kind of, it gives things another level of depth. Like, it makes it not so 2D. So yeah. I think that kind of helps you. I'm down. Kind of helps you put together, an image of life a little bit more, and because life isn't two-dimensional, right? There's a lot of pieces, a lot of complicated pieces that come together for what makes us. And just for example, it's like, I used to write raps back whenever I was a kid. You know what I mean? They were bad raps. Like, it was all just like inappropriate, dirty jokes about, I don't know, girls, and you know what I mean? It was just stupid stuff. But now it's like, it's a respected thing that I do, or not respected, but like, I like it. I care about it, I should say. So it's something that I care about doing, something that I want to advance and get better at. So that's kind of what I'm saying, where it's like, well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying that, I don't know. It's more than just, oh, me and my cousin made a song. You know what I mean? And by the way, I've been working on this album like non-stop every single day. I'm starting to get the same way how I was at school. It's like all day at work. And this is bad. I'm trying to stay positive, because by the end of high school, I was just done. Senior year, I was like, why am I here? Why am I here? Why am I doing this? Difference between me and I brought up my little sister last time. It's like I have a direction. So I think, I was trying to figure out why you should do things, because sometimes you can learn from it. If you don't have a direction, you should just be trying everything under the sun. You know what I mean? But sometimes you don't have control over things. School being one of those things that you don't have control over. So whenever you don't have control over something, I think really the best thing that you can do is suck it up and get it done. Do it. And I mean that seriously and sorrowfully. Like, I'm sorry that that's the way it has to be. But I really think that's the way it has to be, By the way, I was listening to Sam Harris, and he was doing a podcast with Joe Rogan, my favorite. As I'm saying this, I realize I can't remember the quote that I'm trying to tell you guys about. Just know it was a really good quote. And it was something that made me think, like it made me get deep, you know what I mean? Deep into my head. Has some good ideas. I might have written it down. Here's something. Well, never mind. That seems a little bit harder right now. Kids fell within boundaries. Honestly, right now, I just kind of want to talk about something easy. Like, my head feels like I can't do. I just can't do hard, thoughtful conversation right now. Like, my head is just wants to chill, man. And here's something that like I realized, like, it's like, why, like, it's just like push. But right now I just want to, like, relax. I'm in a very musical state of mind. Like, I feel like a lot of times when I do these podcasts, I'm very, like, inquisitive. Like, I'm trying to think about why things are what they are and stuff, just so that I have, like, interesting ideas that make you think, because that's kind of what How About You is. Like, it's something that I want people to use to make them think about leadership and tools to implement, you know what I mean? But I think right now might just be one of those times where, I don't know, maybe I just want to talk about whatever. My job is, I love it, you know? I mean, I don't love it. Like, I wouldn't do it if I didn't get paid. But I'm glad that I'm with the job that I'm with, you know? Well, I guess you don't know, but, you know, I'm kind of under the understanding that, well, I'm grateful for the things that I have, you know? And I try to. I'm not good at doing this, but I try to look at the blessings that I have. And part of those blessings is my job, because it allows me a lot of freedom. Like, I don't have my boss. My boss isn't looking over my back the whole time. Because that's one thing that I just can't stand. I hate whenever whenever I feel like they're breathing down my neck and just not giving me space, you know? Like, I think I'm a good listener, or at least I really try to be. That's something that I work on, and I'm always working on it. So, like, I'm never not working on that. Never not done, at least, working on that. But excuse me, sorry. I don't know if that's loud. I can't hear myself in it, but maybe before I go here, maybe it'd be a good idea to go up. Oh, it's just the same area. Okay. Interesting. Kind of feel like that's like the final battle, so I kind of want to explore the other side before I get. Well, you know what? Screw that. We'll just go. But I was saying I'm grateful for my job because it allows me freedom. Like I was saying, I don't like whenever someone's controlling my every step. And then at the same time, because it's like, I'm not a kid, you know? Well, I am a kid, but I'm not like I can control myself and pay attention, and I'll work hard, you know what I mean? Like, I'll do my job. That's just one thing I didn't like about high school. Door lock system, Zabi operational, enter password. Huh, hold on. Enter password. This sounds like something that I should Google. Chrono Trigger factory password. It's XABY. No, XABY Oh, haha. Did it? I did enter early stage once found the master code. Console off. I turned the console on. Found the system hit XAPY. Now order everything shut off. But oh shoot. So what's XAZBY? XAZB. It's XABY. That's clever. That's cool. I like creative stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like someone had to think about that. Ooh, I'm getting nervous. I feel like we're almost at the end. Oh, we weren't supposed to do that. I don't think we were supposed to do that. That's bad. I guess maybe it's the Protodome that's the bad place. Let's leave immediately. Oh, that's bad news. We're in trouble. Hurry now. That's dope. This is why I love this game too. It has so much character. Like, and they just blew off Steam. Like, that's so funny, dude. I love that. Such a good, fun, uplifting, kind of positive game, you know. At some point, I think we have to fight robots. Yes. All right. Here we are. This is what I'm talking about. This is the... Dude, that's so funny, man. Japanese culture. This is another thing. I just want to... Yo. This is another thing, though, that I want to talk... Like, I want to go to Japan so bad. Like, Japan is my shit, dude. No. Yo, this is dope. It's like, dude, this is a whole story in itself. It's like Chrono is like trying to save Robo, and I can like that's probably why I can move, you know what I mean? Another blown off Steam. That's so dope. That's cold, dude. Cold. So emotional, man. Or I guess it's not that emotional, but it's just a story. Alright, guys. How long is this gonna take, though? Like, for real? Dang. That's tough. That's tough. You cocky boxes of bolts. Alright, let's get them. I realized maybe it would have been a better idea to maybe I should have brought... Oh wait, no, because I don't know how to get rid of Meryl. Never mind. I was gonna say maybe I should have traded out the other chick, but what do I want to say though? This is bad. What do I want to say? I don't know. I guess it must not have been that important. Have my tea real quick. I like this book that I'm reading right now. It's called that's kind of cold. It's called How to Win Friends and Influence People. Which you would probably make fun of me for, because I know what it sounds like. It sounds like, you know, I'm reading a book on how to have friends. No, it's not what it's about. Actually, it's a really good book, and it's more. Oh, you son of a B word. No, dude, you can't do that. That's not cool, bro. You can't do that. That's not fair. Dude, this chick can't take care of all these guys. What the heck? Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. We're in trouble. Provoke. Restore HP. Is there a reviving item? Heal? No? Revive? That's the only thing we can do, man. If he just dies right away, though? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's like they all just attack in a row. It's so not fair. Aurora, okay. Back in business. Back in business. What was I saying though? This is ridiculous. I'm gonna speed forward. This was cold about doing this on. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. This was cold though about doing this on this podcast on the computer though, is that I can do that. You know what I mean? Or not on the podcast, but or using the tools that I have. Is that I kind of have like that ability to speed up. Like, could you imagine having to do these like back in the day whenever grandpas, no, I'm just playing, but back in the day whenever the great grandpas in the 2000s had to make their podcasts on like actual systems. Not that they actually genuinely did that, but I don't know, man. I think Japanese people, I don't know why, but I always feel like they make the best stuff. I mean, besides Americans, they always make the coolest stuff. Like stuff like this. Like, I feel like they're very in touch with psychology. And maybe it's just because it's like a different culture. Whereas we're more like individualistic. Asians are more collectivistic. And then at the same time, Japanese are very influenced by the West. So it's like they're a mix. You know what I mean? So maybe they just have like the best of both worlds. I don't know, man. But I also love like Japanese tradition. Like, I was telling you guys about the tea stuff last episode. Hold on, I'm trying to get the strawberry. That's so good. There's nothing like the honey at the end of your what was it called? At the end of your tea, man. Oh my gosh. Asians had it so right, man. I don't know, a lot of like Japanese culture, I guess, like came from no way that's it. That's, I swear, man, either I'm just getting more like intellectual, but like this game is way easier than I remember. Like, I remember that being really hard. It took me forever. It is cold, man. It's cold. I'm really enjoying like revisiting these things from the past. These childhood games. Wait a second. Oh, I guess I still have to go back. More guess. What do you mean guess, and where are we? Why, this is the end of time, of course. All us travelers in time wind up here. Now, where are you from? You know, I kind of hope that there would be something like this in real life. And if you guys are listening to the podcast, it's this place. at the end of time, it's this place where it's like a lamp with an old man. I wonder what the inspiration was for this. But anyway, it's this lamp with this old man, and it's like this time place where there's time warps. Hold on. Well, this is what he says. He says, when 4 or more beings step into a time warp, the conservation of time theorem states they will turn up at space-time coordinates of least resistance. Okay, that doesn't explain what it is, but basically, I'm in this like little corner, right? Like it looks like an old English lamp post, and there's this old man standing by it with the gates around it, and over to the overhead is like warps, so like you can go wherever you want in space. Wait a second. Please come from me whenever you need me. Press Y to search team party members. Lovely pillars of light. Those hook up to different areas. Yeah, okay, so it's like, this is like a gate for space and time. It's just like you can go anywhere, travel anywhere. Cool stuff like that, you know. Man, this is dope. And then I know, hey. But I know in the future there's like a space thing there, but man, that would be so cool to me. Let me in such a rush. Before you go, take a peek inside the room behind me. I think there's a place where you could train or something like that. You learn abilities. What are you looking at? So wars, you know, all kinds of battles. Strong. If you're strong, I like strong. If you're weak, I like weak. You're strong in will, so I won't let you. It's a kingdom where magic flourished. Everyone could use it. Dude, how cool would it be though if like actual life was like that, you know? Or not like this, but like there was a place where you could go and you could just travel between different time zones. Like that'd be so cool. In the future it'd be dope if you could like in VR, like you could take a vacation VR and wait, do it over. From the door clockwise long 1, 2 times. Wait. Wrong way. Wait, what am I doing? Do it from the door clockwise along the 1, 2 times. Oh. Clockwise. I believe I'm going clockwise. But like in VR, here's what I was saying though. Like, what if eventually, sometime in VR? Wait a second. No cheating on watching. Do it over. From the door clockwise along the wall. Hold on. Oh, it's like this. So yeah, but like if you could take vacations in VR. Very good. That's cool. Oh man. Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you guys about my book. That's probably gonna be the last thing. I'm getting sleepy as heck. So 45 of magic. Want to try it out? Yes. Let me try that magic. Kick this dude's butt real quick. Speakio, more like his butt kicked yo. Looking at. No, I'm just kidding. Jesus. Holy crap. Nearly killed my girl. Killed my girlfriend. Cure beam rocket punch. That's cool. Yeah, man, I'm getting too tired for this, bro. I don't know why I'm so sleepy today. But I want to tell you guys because this is really good. Excuse me. Pardon. I believe I have burped upon you, but alright, hold on, but let me tell you guys about this. So I'm reading this book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, and it's basically like how to relate with people in the best way that you can. And dang, okay. Dude, if this kills me, bro. This kills me. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. On a second. Nah, because this is just practice. It's probably just chilling. It's probably not that big a deal. If it is though, I'm gonna be hella mad. So there goes her. That was just miss. I don't even care. These are magic. I mean, you guys are too much. Alright. Let me get this girl to do her magic. Dude, I'm just ready for my favorite character. She's in the like way past. I don't think I'm gonna be able to go there, but I just gotta get her that magic, you know what I mean? And then we're obviously gonna take Robo, because Robo is the bomb. Alright. Heck yeah, mother trucker. Whoops. Something like this. Alright, let's save up real quick. And then we are about to kick it. Hold on, I gotta talk to this dude real quick. Oh, people who lived here enjoy powers. Itching to go back and forth throughout time. Hurry together. Dude, I just got a boost of energy. I could do this forever. Medina Village. Protodome. Mystic Mountains. This is the place, man. But hold on, I want to tell you guys about this real quick. This might take a second, but don't even trip. Most of you listen to the podcast anyway, and that's really what this is. I don't really care about the YouTube so much. Besides, people are gonna make fun of my teeth there, so you guys are cool. Podcast people are cool. You know that people who make podcasts are like more likely to, or most of the time, make more money. All right, but anyway, so I've only made it 2 chapters in because I'm taking my time with it. I'm probably gonna reread it, to be honest. But how to win friends and influence people. So principle 1: don't criticize, condemn, or complain. So this is really good. It's basically saying like, be more understanding. Like he talks about this. It's called "Father Forgets" by W. Livingstone Larned, something like that, or Larned. He goes, "Listen, son, I am saying," or this is a poem that he inserted into this. Hold on, I'll just do that while I'm there. So listen, son, I'm saying this to you as you lie asleep. One little paw crumpled under your cheek, and blonde curls stickily wet on your damp forehead. I've stolen into your room alone. Just a few minutes ago, as I sat reading my paper in the library, a stifling wave of remorse swept over me. Guiltily, I came to your bedside. There's some things I was thinking, son. I've been cross to you. I scolded you as you were dressing for school because you gave your face merely a dab with a towel. I took you to task for not cleaning your shoes. I called out angrily when you threw some of your things on the floor. At breakfast, I found fault too. You spilled things. You gulped down your food. You put your elbows on the table. You spread butter too thick on your bread. And as you started off to play and I made for my train, you turned and waved a hand and called, "Goodbye, Daddy." And I frowned and said in reply, "Hold your shoulders back." Then it began all over again in the late afternoon. As I came up the road, I spied you, down on your knees, playing marbles. There were holes in your stockings. I humiliated you before your boyfriends by marching you ahead of me to the house. Stockings were expensive, and if you had to buy them, you would be more careful. Imagine that, son, from a father. Do you remember later, when I was reading in the library, how you came in timidly with a soft of hurt look in your eyes? When I glanced up over my paper, impatient at the interruption, you hesitated at the door. What is it you want? I snapped. You said nothing, but ran across in one tempestuous plunge and threw your arms around my neck and kissed me. And your small arms tightened with affection that God had set blooming in your heart, and which even neglect could not wither. And then you were gone, pattering up the stairs. Well, son, it was shortly afterwards that my paper slipped from my hands and a terrible sickening fear came over me. What has habit been doing to me? The habit of finding fault, of reprimanding. This was my reward to you for being a boy. It was not that I did not love you. It was that I expected too much of youth. I was measuring you by a yardstick of my own years. And there was so much that was good and fine and true in your character. The little heart of you was as big as the dawn itself over the wide hills. This was shown by your spontaneous impulse to rush in and kiss me goodnight. Nothing else matters, son. I've come to your bedside in darkness, and I've knelt there, ashamed. It is a feeble atonement. I know you would not understand these things if I told them to you during your waking hours, but tomorrow I will be a real daddy. I will chum with you and suffer when you suffer, and laugh when you laugh. I will bite my tongue when impatient words come. I will keep saying, as if it were a ritual, he is nothing but a boy, a little boy. I'm afraid I have visualized you as a man. Yet as I see you now, son, crumpled and weary in your cot, I see that you are still a baby. Yesterday you were in your mother's arms, your head on her shoulder. I've asked too much. Instead of condemning... I think that's the end. I think, yeah. But this is what Dale Carnegie says. Instead of condemning people, let's try to understand them. Let's try and figure out why they do what they do. It's a lot more profitable and intriguing than criticisms. And it breeds sympathy, tolerance, and kindness. To know all is to forgive all. As Dr. Johnson said, God himself, sir, does not propose to judge man until the end of his days. Why should you and I? Damn. So I'm going to let you guys sit with that one. But yeah, that's my biggest struggle. That's one thing, like, I just go back and forth with, like, because I'm so judgmental. And it's difficult. I mean, it's hard to not be that, you know what I mean? It's like, we put people to a standard assuming that they know the things that we know, or if I don't get enough sleep, I find, like, I just feel more angry. It's terrible, but it's a reality, you know. It's something that I guess we just have to deal with, live with. It's tough, man. But it's good to be aware of, you know. I think that's the first step, really, just being aware of it, because I find myself, and it's weird, it's like to me, I'm like, oh, I'm always going to be aware of that, but no, I forget. But even though I forget where it came from, where the information came from, I mean, like, even though I forget that's such an important, crucial thing in my life, it's like it sticks. Even though I'm not thinking about, oh, Dale Carnegie told me this every single day, I still feel that guilt. You know what I mean? It's like I've collected that puzzle piece and I've stuck it into the puzzle piece of my brain, and now it's sitting there, and it's always going to be there, you know? And so, and maybe that's just a part of what creativity and good ideas are, because that has led me, or maybe not even good ideas, but just like forming a mature mind that thinks in ways that are going to better life. Part of that is just collecting as much information as you can and creating this giant puzzle piece, and then I think it's important to always try and refine that puzzle piece, but at the same time, be aware that, you're not always going to be conscious of the puzzle piece, but maybe it's just a good idea to constantly try and like check in with you, make sure that you're straight, because you're not happy. I'm not happy whenever I don't get sleep. I'm not happy whenever I'm mean to people, and I'm not happy whenever I feel like I've been a jerk. I want to be a good person, and I think we all want to be good people. I've never met someone that's like, man, I like being an asshole. You know what I mean? And I think we think that some people do. Some people find pleasure in it. I don't know if that's pleasure so much as a trick. Because I know some people that feel terrible, and they're always unhappy. But to them, it's like, oh, I'm helping you. Which is false. But that's the way that they see it, But whatever, man. I thought that was beautiful, though, from that perspective. And I don't know. To end the time, I think I'll always be working on that. But it's brilliant, man. This guy, Dale Carnegie, is brilliant. Next episode, I'll have to bring the book back out and tell you about the second principle because it's really good. But I kind of wanted to focus because this is how I've been doing it. Like, I'll read one chapter a week. Monday, I'll read it, and I'll let it sit. And that's truly how it's been affecting and changing my life, really. It's just letting it sit there, and then I see it play out. And then it's like all of a sudden, I open up the book again next week, and it's like, holy crap, I've been working on this all week. So yeah. It's influential if you let it be. Yeah. Not that this is like super relevant. But one time, because my family is religious Christian, and like my dad said something, he was like, we were listening to music, and I was kind of trashing the music, because I'm judgmental, and I think that's a staple in my family, unfortunately, but something of habit that I'm trying to break. But I don't know, we'll see. But we're listening to music, and for some reason I was just, I don't know if I was talking trash on it or what was going on, but I wasn't talking good about it. And my dad, he was like, if you let it move you, it'll move you. And I mean, that's it though, isn't it? Like, yeah, I mean, if I let it move me, it's obviously gonna move me, because but at the same time, it's like I want it to move me. If I'm gonna let it move me, it's because I want it to move me. And I don't know if that's like, well, I think it just shows like you can be moved by the energy of people. It's not necessarily like the Holy Spirit, but I mean that's just as a point. I don't even want to say that. That just is what came up, I guess. What I was saying is, I think I was thinking of that more as like, oh, well, that's a tool. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like that's true. If you let it move, if you want it to move you, if you want to learn, I think what I was saying is because I was talking about earlier, like if you want the life or the experience of life to be beneficial for you, it can be, but you have to want it to be, and you have to find, even in those bad and hardship times, like this can benefit me, here, and this is how I can grow in my character. If you're focused on growth and being a better person, then like you find ways. And I think the same goes for if you choose, if you desire to have a positive, happy life, then even though it'll take work, it'll manifest because you're aware of it. You know what I mean? You're kind of giving that test to your brain. It's like you're asking your brain things. For a while, I would literally ask my brain. I'd be like, today I want you to do this. and it would work. Like, it's shocking how well it would actually work. Oh shoot, I forgot my thing turned on. I got a boost of energy. This is good though. This was a good conversation, guys. I'm really glad we had this. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm really excited to pick up this next girl because she's awesome. But I don't think we actually get to keep her, unfortunately. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and that being said, I will check you guys next time. See ya.